they didn't want to listen, so they decided to put all that technology in the Gießen. My first experience in coffee was in San Diego, basically finding a shop to hang out with my friends.
Gotcha.
And then this became like that natural thing. Like we'd go hang out at the shop, try to figure out what we're going to do for the night. It's kind of like cooking, right? So everyone can make risotto, right? But each place, I mean, there's like a standard baseline to do stuff. But then everybody, like each chef or whatever, kind of makes their own, or puts a unique twist to it. So, like the way that I roast is probably not going to be the same exact way that other people roast, just because number one, the machine that I have is different from other roasters too. So it's just slightly different. So the numbers that I use probably won't be the same kind of numbers that will work out for other people. So it just works for me. You know what? Not everybody can be a roaster. Just because it is very different from being a barista. I mean, being a barista, it does take a special kind of person to do it too, but once you're good at it, you can do it when you're sick, you can do it when you're hungover, you can do it without thinking. As long as you can understand what the order is and make it, you're good. Whereas in roasting, you've got to really pay attention. It's more mental. So before you even touch the coffee beans, you really have to understand what you're doing and basically think it through, like how you're gonna roast that coffee. And the focus that you have, you gotta have the same focus from your very first roast to your 20-something roast or 30-something roast that day. You gotta be that, have that same focus. So anything that makes it, if you're not focused and anything changes, that flavor profile is going to change too. I have a vacuum system, so instead of like dumping over my head into here, there's a vacuum system that sucks it up through the tube and into the hopper. So you'll see this fill up, and then you'll see the coffees being sucked down. So I've had this roast around for already about a little over an hour now. So I kind of like to have it at like a really nice, good radiant heat.
What's the temperature-wise?
We're probably close to like 400 right now.
400.
So yeah, you can put the back of your hand on it. You can feel how yeah.
It is hot. Yeah, it is hot.
So you'll probably see me standing around looking at the screen. I'll be also looking at the coffee over here. You'll see it change colors, and you'll see me doing this a lot too. Pulling it down, dipping it, looking at the color and stuff. When people watch me roast, especially if they're on the other side of the glass, it's probably just the most boring thing, because all I'm doing is standing here watching this.